Why do people think the Earth is flat? The Earth is clearly round, right? That's why we have the horizon, time zones, seasons, day and night cycle. We've fucking seen it from space. We know more about the curvature of the Earth than the vast majority of things in our world. So how can someone get confused about the shape of the Earth? Well, the answer is actually more annoying than you'd think. Flat Earthers aren't coming to the conclusion that the Earth is flat the same way we came to understand that the Earth is round. Scientific experiments, general observations, and mathematical equations all prove to us that the Earth was round. But Flat Earthers' belief isn't based on evidence, it's based on distrust. They believe that people in power are lying to them, that experts are full of shit. There is no actual evidence that proves the Earth is flat. The whole conspiracy is based solely on the distrust of authority. That's it. And hey, I told you the answer was annoying.
Oh my god. You made a song just for TikTok?
Yeah, you can come and watch me drink my morning coffee. Yeah.
Okay, hold still.
This is my impression of a middle-aged woman driving.
Why are you so close? I mean, back up a little. I mean, if the airbag goes off your head, he's just...
I Hate Women. Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Misogyny Network.
Well, guys, if we're being realistic, he probably cheated on you because the other girl's better looking. Frank Lee, overly honest. And you guys down to order something? I tried one bite of the dinner you guys made and almost puked. Frank Lee, overly honest. No, the reason I didn't recognize you isn't because of your receding hairline. It's because of how much weight you put on. Frank Lee, followed for more overly honest quotes.
Trash pickup was yesterday.
Email and Gmail. Email and Gmail. Email and Gmail. Email and Gmail. Pay attention. Email is when you use electricity to send mail from the word e. Email goes with electricity. And Gmail is when you use generator to send mail.
You take an egg and you put 2 kilogram weight on the top. What do you think will happen? Let's check. It breaks. What if I have 3 of them now? 1, 2, 3. I will put this tray on the top and I will put the same 2 kilogram weight on them. It stays. It doesn't break. Okay, 2 more. Are you ready? Are you ready? Will it stay? Will it break? 3, 2, 1. It stays. More? Do you want more? Let's do it. Still works. 1 more. And still works. Do it at home.
Break.
So I don't. You cannot make an omelet without breaking eggs.
That's called federal RICO laws. Racketeering, fraud, grand larceny.
Dang, Chili, this is quite sad. See, I talk a lot about fake allies, and you, my guy, have taken the cake. And I really didn't want to address you, but this post just chaps me. See, at one point I made the mistake of following you, because I thought you had some good stuff going on. I actually thought you were looking out for black people until black people stopped doing what you wanted to do. Next thing you know, you switched. Threatening to sue, being a troll, threatening violence, and now this. What the hell is this? You went from saying you wanted to stop police violence to now trying to sick the feds on black people that don't agree with you. And you still think you're the hero. Just stop digging your hole and go away.
How come I've never heard anything about this? Animals in the aquarium might not all be real. And I'm sure this could also count for zoos. Now, I'm not saying every animal is fake, but I was at the aquarium the other day and there was this crab that was on a pole and it moved on a loop. And I sat there for a good while trying to figure out if I was going crazy or not. I took a video though, so check it out. Also follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more content because it really helps me. Keeps doing like the same thing over and over and then stopping and then doing the same thing. I just want a video of the loop. Yeah, now it's doing it again. Oh my god.
All right, if you're a parent and you're doing this, you're causing so much unnecessary suffering to your child.
Drugs? No. Too much sugar. Too much screen time. Too many video games. It's gotta be one of those.
And I know you love your kids and that's not your intention, but unfortunately, the big dairy industry has different intentions. What I want you to understand about all of that milk behind me is that it was produced from cows that were highly stressed.
Here's the real kicker with this guy is he claims to understand biology and how your body works and all these things milk supposedly does to you. But he also has no idea that for a cow to produce milk, these stress hormones called, one of them is called adrenaline, would actually inhibit her ability to even let her milk out of her udder. She will only release oxytocin from her pituitary gland if she is calm, if she is collected, and if she feels safe. If anything strikes any kind of fear or scaredness into her, it's done. She will not give her milk. So pretty alarming that this guy claims to know how your body works and doesn't even understand the basics of hormones and how it actually affects where the milk goes. Or I should say, how the milk comes out. Oh my gosh, they're so stressed that they are lining up to milk themselves. I can't stand it. The stress. I don't know how these cows are coping. Excuse me, can we have a word? I would like to know how stressed you feel. Are you stressed eating those delicious corn gluten pellets? You're kind of stressed because I'm shoving a camera in your face, so I guess I'll leave you alone. There goes another horribly stressed animal.
First of all, they were fed genetically modified corn and soy.
So our feeding robot just got done delivering some of this, bad GMO feed. And the short answer for GMO feed is honestly, it makes a healthier plant. These plants are more resistant to disease, more resistant to pests, more resistant to different fungi. Which means when we have healthier plants, Moobeline here produces higher quality milk. We call her Moobeline because her mascara is a little bit more prominent than other cows.
But in addition to that, the mama calf was separated from her baby calf. So she was stressed, she was sad.
She calved this morning. How are you doing? Your nose is a little crooked, but other than that, you look pretty dang good. You guys know Franny. She calved just a couple weeks ago. Now, if she were to be sad, the only reason she would be sad is because there's no brush back here. So, we'll try to get on that sometime, Franny. Sorry. Mildred, good afternoon.
So she produced that milk in a stress state with a bunch of stress, harmful hormones in that milk.
You stressed, Darla? Are you stressed?
And then your child consumes it, they get gut issues, they get brain issues. So go to my Instagram story right now for a much better solution.
Before any of you say, well, I do it right, it's the big farms that Coach Jeremy is talking about. You need to understand, I'm a commercial dairy farm, okay? Go find a 2,000 cow dairy farm and it's gonna look identical to what I show you in my videos every single day. We milk 200 cows. Like I said, I don't care if you milk 200 or 2,000, we all do the same practices, maybe a little differently, but big or small, it doesn't matter. If you're a parent, don't listen to this guy. He ends the video with, hey, look at all these problems that I also made up that I also luckily have the solution for. Go check out my other page and buy my product. Kind of a huge red flag.
And suburbs are like chicken tenders, you know, safe, reliable, made of 100% white meat. I'm so glad that we landed here at Fairfax Meadows. You know, I mean, we almost bought over at Lionsgate. Before that, we were thinking about Saddlebrook. And don't even get me started about those guys over at Sycamore Ridge. Their HOA is a joke. Yeah, I'm a suburban guy. You know, give me a suburban house, suburban car, and a little bourbon before bed. Daddy's happy. Yeah, I'm a former Phi Gamma Delta. I wouldn't let you into the frat party. I'm not letting you into the neighborhood. I'm not giving you that gate code, Gary. No, I'm not. Now watch me whip and cabernet, as the kids say. Grayson won't stop doing the gritty. Oh yeah, the Jorgenstens, they're the ones over on like Weeping Willow Way, right? Oh no, they're the ones on Meadowbrook Lane. Oh, that's right, they're on Carmel Apple Court over there, right? Oh no, that's right, they're on That's Got a Little Bit of a Kick to It trail. Yeah, with the kids out of the house, we've actually decided to downsize. We're going from 5,100 square feet to about 4,400 square feet, one-story ranch. You know, we just didn't need that extra half bath. Hey, whoa, slow down.
Alright y'all, check this out. The New York Post has come out and said the Milky Way galaxy has 4 malicious alien civilizations that could attack Earth. A PhD student in a Spain university has said that he's found exactly where the famous WOW signal has come from in our galaxy, and it's in a sun-like star 1,800 light years away from us. But the thing is, I'm not focused on where it came from. Listen to this. The researcher said that the aim of his paper was to warn other scientists and put a number of the civilizations that could possibly revert to the messages we send out. Warn other scientists. Haven't we heard this before? I'm just curious as to why this is such a common scenario. Top scientists warning the population about AI and sending radio signals out into space. There's something they're not telling us, and you all know what it is. They're giving you the puzzle pieces, you just gotta put it together.
I don't think y'all should send it. She don't need no money right now. Yeah, touch it! Bitch ass! Fuck your ass! Uh-oh. See? Are we live on I'm sorry. She hit my sore spot. She's talking about her.
FDI! I know you have treats in there! Show me where your treats. Oh, hey, Jimmy. Oh, you're pooping? I'm sorry.
Security!
What is worth more, art or life? Is it worth more than food? Worth more than justice? Are you more concerned about the protection of a painting or the protection of our planet and people? The cost of living crisis is part of the cost of oil crisis. Fuel is unaffordable to millions of cold, hungry families. They can't even afford to heat a tin of soup. Meanwhile, crops are failing. Millions of people are dying in monsoons, wildfires, and severe drought. We cannot afford new oil and gas. It is going to take everything we know and love.
Well, let's talk about this, because this is fascinating. I remember very clearly, I think anybody who was alive at the time does, I remember my parents waking me up and we went down and we watched you guys land on the moon.
No,
which
you
was
didn't. No, you didn't.
What?
Because there wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. So you associated what you saw with...
I have very hazy memories.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, what we saw was we all were gathered around the old curved top radio and listened.
Talking about, you know, how many feet we were going to the left and right, and then I said, contact light, engine stop, and a few other things, and then Neil said, Houston, Tranquility Base, the Eagle has landed.
The video's fake, but what's real is the hate I have for y'all for making me watch this so many times. As you can tell from the soul-sapped eyes, those fish are dead and probably being controlled by whoever's recording like a sick corpse puppet. Fish don't move like that, and they sure as hell don't bury themselves in the sand outside the water, so they're clearly being manipulated by somebody just outside the camera shot. And after being inside the rotting carcass of two fish, even if that eel was alive, I promise you he'd be dead in all the ways that matter. Also, the guy that posted that video on YouTube also made this, and if you think the satanic fish orgy is real, then I have some beachside property I would love to sell to you. So yeah, the video's fake, everything in it's dead, including me, because witnessing this demonic deep throat killed a part of me that was hanging by a thread for many years. Long story short, clout makes people do unspeakable things, and orchestrating a dead fish hentai scene in the very much 4K is one of them. Now I'm gonna go take out my contacts for the rest of the week because I've seen more than enough.
So I showed my students this very important piece of history today in class, and like 3 kids actually knew what it was. It was a lot better when I asked my people on Instagram, with about 72% of people actually knowing what it is. People of TikTok, please tell me you know what that is, and I'm not just giving my students another reason to call me old.
This is literally a motherboard, and it is the key to understanding this. And by the way, this is what our human cities are supposed to look like. In alchemy, there is a phrase called as above, so below. It's extremely important to the art. In fact, it's at the foundations of what alchemists do. But this phrase, which represents a mode of understanding, can be found in tons of disciplines. It just goes by different names. There's the Mandelbrot set and Fibonacci sequence in mathematics. There's the golden system in geometry, which includes the golden square, the golden spiral, and the golden ratio, while intelligence agencies and think tank organizations call it game theory. Bear with the explanation because it's all going to make sense in the end, and you're going to understand why it's so important today. The idea behind game theory, as above, so below, or any of the other names for it, our entire reality functions off of fundamental rules, pieces, and spaces. Much like a chessboard. You have the fundamental forces, which operate as the rules. You have the 18 subatomic particles that operate as the pieces. And you have time-space itself that operates as the board. Now let's go back to the beginning of the video to explain why the fact that our cities look like motherboards is extremely important. It's not that it's like a motherboard. It's that it is a motherboard. But because we're inside of it, we don't see it that way. Just like the electrons inside of a motherboard in our computer don't understand that they're on a motherboard. They think it's something else completely, or they don't think at all. What this movement is our realization that we are trapped inside of a system that is unnatural and unhuman. I.e., these motherboard systems. They're ugly, they don't make us happy, they make us rush, we're not even connected to nature anymore. It's almost as if these motherboards were placed over our natural world, and we have been forced into new behavior so that we can operate these boards. Now that we've realized that the system is unnatural and there is a nefarious actor, some sort of adversary, some sort of anti-human entity or intelligence that is attacking us and trying to enslave us, we can start to understand how to fight back. How do you break a motherboard? You overload it with electricity. We are the electricity. Our ideas are the electricity. Our voices are the electricity, and our protest is the electricity. Notice that all the crazy stuff happening in the world, more people are getting away with fighting the system than ever before because we're overloading the motherboard. The more we overload it in one area, like protest in cities, the more we can overload it in another area, like videos on the internet. The key right now is to continually flood every single avenue and aspect of this broken system with our electricity. As much as there may be controlled opposition and they could actually be creating some of these protests or putting MK Ultra in the videos, we can't cast everything into doom and gloom. We have to hope that this chaos also gives us an opportunity to take advantage of it and destroy this false order.
Many people ask me why I drink so much wine, and it's actually because I have a genetic condition whereby my body does not produce its own alcohol. Therefore, I have to take supplements.
If I hold it like this and I let it go, what will happen? It will drop. Why? Gravity. Boring. We start spinning it. Ready? I drop it. And it stays.
No, what?
What's happening? What's happening? It's a gyroscope now. It is spinning and it is precessing like our planet Earth.
Which conspiracy theory is so believable that it might be true? PETA is controlled opposition run by the meat industry designed to make animal rights activists look bad. Trader Joe's makes their parking lots small on purpose to make them seem more popular than they really are. The government experiments on the mentally insane because no one will believe someone with that kind of medical history. Women's pants pockets are significantly smaller than men's pants pockets to encourage us to buy handbags and purses. There's an underground PR firm that helps celebrities fake their own death to escape the harshness of the limelight or if they feel like their life is in danger. i.e. Tupac, Biggie, Paul Walker, etc. A massive electromagnetic storm or meteor hit the Earth about 12,000 years ago, melting the glacial ice sheets almost overnight and causing massive worldwide flooding. It would have caused a worldwide trauma in human thinking that could have rippled through generations of people in the form of strange traditions and religious beliefs. A lot of religious texts have accounts of mythical-sounding flood, firestorm, or sky blackening events.
Sam? Sam? Hey, Sam? Hey, Sam? Hey, Sam? Sam? Is Sam not in today? Sam! Sammy! Sammy! Sam, we're trying to talk to you, buddy. Sam, your receptionist was hiding the other day back here. Sammy! Sammy! I don't know where you are, Sam. I saw your drunk at Idio, though, in West Virginia. You're not a very good representative, Sam. I'd say you're dog shit, buddy, especially because of the corruption here. Sammy! Garbage, man. He's not going to show up. He's not going to show. He's not going to show. Garbage.
A day in the life of a fake breeder.
Right. Oh, we've got some cheese. Don't break it. It's meant to come out in once. I said don't break it. Oh, we've got some bread. What are you doing? I'll come through that screen. Oh, we've got a tomato. Slice it thinly now. You need to sharpen your knife, blood. Or think. I'm gonna relax. We've got some butter. What is wrong, Anna? I think you need to see someone, love. Yeah. What about me? What is she doing? Is it?
What is going on here? Oh my god! There is so many. Hi! What are you guys doing? Hello! Look at you. Hi!
Alright, in this video, the sun and the moon are straight across from each other. The Earth's not in between them. So you tell me how this moon is not full. The moon's supposed to be a reflection of the sun, supposedly.
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow. Not every bad day can become a good day. Some days are fucked and cannot be unfucked. When you have a day that is fucked beyond repair, that is the universe speaking to you, sending you a message. Listen to the universe. Go home. Save your energy. Tomorrow is another day. For now, just fucking chill.
Oh my god.
You made a song just for TikTok?
Yeah, you can come and watch me drink my morning coffee. Yeah. But you make me kinda nervous. You do that